Alright, this is Joe going over some books this time. I have a lot of books on survival, prepping, wilderness survival, all kinds of stuff, so I'll just share them with you guys. You guys can Google them and get them if you want to. This one's William Johnstone's Fury in the Ashes. Pretty good. George Orwell's 1984. That's a must read. Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged. And then three of my favorite books called the Patriot series is James W. Rawls' The Patriots, then Survivors, then Founders. I was pretty into survival way before I read these books, and I picked up a lot of stuff out of these, especially this Patriots book. The guy that wrote this is retired military, and he's been doing prepping and survival stuff forever. He knows what he's talking about, and these books are a good reference. I read it a couple times and went through it with a highlighter and highlighted a bunch of other stuff. Good stuff to get. All three of those books. This is Dale Martin. I've read both of his books, Advanced Trapping Techniques. Land Sets, Dirt Traps, Hole Traps, Trap Techniques. This is by Charles Dobbins. Talks about different drags, all kinds of stuff. Good for wilderness survival. Unintended Consequences. I just started this book. It was recommended by me by one of my Facebook buddies. It's a good book by John Ross is his name. I read the reviews. I still have to read the book. It's a really good book. I understand. I just got it about a week ago. A couple weeks ago. This is The American Patriots by William Bennett and John Cribb. The American Patriot Almanac. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. I read it. It's old school. More people should read it. They should teach that kind of stuff in schools instead of communism. We wouldn't be where we're at now. Home book on taxidermy and tanning. That's by Gerald Grant. Gerald Grant. Magazines, I'll do that later. Call of the Wild by Jack London. Everybody should have a Bible or something spiritual. It's pretty important. Whatever religion you're into, have a bunch of it. Tom Brown Jr., he wrote a couple books on tracking, man tracking, animal tracking, sniper training and employment. There's a lot of good charts in here and some good information. This is an old book, but still worth getting. Sniper manual, I think it's a TC 23-14. Care of Game, Meat, and Trophies. How to take care of your meat. That sounded nice. What else we got here? The Trapper's Bible. It's got all kinds of traps in it. Every time I read it, I pick up something new. Keep reading it, keep doing it, keep practicing it. This one has wooden traps, steel traps, snares, deadfalls, pins, animal scents, stretching, curing, tanning hides. Learn how to trap every animal imaginable, recognize track signs. And it is a really good book. Ton of information in here. I mean, from how to trap every critter right on down to how to tan their hides. So, good stuff. How much time we got? I'll go over the magazines next session, which is right now.